Do subscribe to Ekeeda channel and press bell icon to get updates about latest engineering, HSC and IIT JEE main and advanced videos.
Hello students, today we are studying chapter Human Respiration. In that we are studying topic breathing. Now when I say your breathing, you all will say that it is taking in of gaseous molecules which will have oxygen, and we will later on remove out carbon dioxide by exhalation. But breathing is little bit more than that. Let's study about it today. If I tell you all that there is a difference between breathing and respiration, yes, there's a vast difference. When I talk about respiration, now respiration is nothing but oxidation of food, that is breakdown of food by using oxygen. Cellular respiration, remember the breakdown of glucose to form ATP in the presence of oxygen, that's respiration. Whereas breathing is nothing but simply taking it gas or oxygen plus carbon dioxide containing gaseous molecules from atmosphere and removing out the foul smelly molecules and carbon dioxide from your body. Breathing is a physical process, whereas respiration could be your biochemical process because it uses chemicals of your body. Breathing basically is associated with outside cells of your body. It has got nothing to do with internal chemicals, no energy production, neither ATP is involved in any ways in breathing. Breathing will involve your cytosol and mitochondria. Basically, breathing is never associated with your electron transport system or your glycolysis or your glycolytic pathway. Nothing of that is associated with breathing. Breathing can only be confined to certain organs. When I say certain organs, it means you take in gaseous molecules which will have oxygen plus O2. Now, via your respiratory system, that is from your nostrils, from your pharynx, larynx, bronchi, bronchioles, alveoli, which is semi-permeable, the oxygen will pass from the alveoli and it will reach to your tissues, and from the tissues various organs, various cells, and finally your carbon dioxide, which is obviously not required by the body, will mix with carbonic anhydrase of RBC, and from the permeable region of alveoli it will be further tracked down or removed out by it. Breathing. I could say that breathing is an extracellular process. When I talk about extracellular process, it means that it is associated with the outside cell organs. Never the nucleus, DNA, or the enzymes of the cell will be associated with breathing. But with respiration, all of them are involved. So breathing can be simply defined as an intake of fresh air and removal of foul air. When I say foul air, it means carbon dioxide removal, obviously. It's a physical process. It is never associated with chemicals or biological material, which is biochemicals. Energy is never released during this process. Obviously, ATP is not formed during this process. There are no enzymes required for this process as compared to respiration, which needs enzyme. Glycolysis, electron transport system, which is all included in respiration, will need number of enzymes like isomerase, kinases, hydrolysis, mutases, all of them. Breathing is always confined to certain organs. For example, whenever you breathe in air, oxygen will be passed down to every organ that is situated in your body, from your tip to toe till your brain. Every organ will take in his or her share of oxygen. And finally, breathing involves cytosol or outer surface of the cell periphery and mitochondria for that matter. Now the inner mitochondrial membrane, or you can say the cristae, which has ATPase machine which is required for ATP production, will never ever take part in this process. So breathing and respiration are completely different topics. When you normally do, that's breathing, and when that oxygen is used to convert glucose to ATP with the use of certain chemicals and certain biological pathways are involved, that's respiration. I hope students, we are very clear with this concept of breathing. Thank you.